In this video, I want to share with you some basic setting which you need to be aware of. Under your setting, we have general setting, we have um, reading, we have writing, we have discussion, we have media, we have permalink which you've dealt with, we have privacy. So I will just touch each and every one of them. There are some basic things you need to know because it's important. So on your we are in general already, general setting. This general setting, just what it contains is your site name, your tag. This tag is very important. This particular tagline is for people to know, okay, this what this site is all about. Then your URL is very, very important. Since we install this under a blog, that's why it's showing /blog. But normally when you install it under your main site, what you have will be your website name. Then the domain name, email. This email is very important. In case you want to reset your password, this is the email it will go to. In case you forget your WordPress login details, this is the email it will go to. So it's necessary that you put your right and correct email, or the email of your client that is correct for password reset purpose. It's very important. Then membership. Do you want anybody to register on the website? Anybody can register. Click on yes. Then when someone coming to your website to register, what should be the basic person, the basic stats of the person? By default, it is subscriber. Someone can just come to your website and register and now become administrator. No. So this default setting is okay, is better. So I will advise you just leave it this way, except those basic ones that concern you, like your email and the tagline and the name of the site. Then this is just time format. Then all these ones are minor depending on the plugins and some things if you want to modify it. Then if you observe this page, as you can see here, coming soon, this page is actually showing coming soon when someone visits the website. And let me explain better. Let me open this page on another browser so you can see how it looks like. So I've just opened this page on another browser, and this is what anybody on this earth, anybody except me, any other person that go to this link, this is what they will see: website coming soon. Because this is default WordPress website. Like this say that okay, this website is under construction, or you cannot see the full details yet. So this can be turned off, or can turn it off or turn it on. By default, this is turned on so that as you are building your website, only you will be seeing it, while others will not see it. That's the purpose of this coming soon page. So I will show you how you can deactivate it and on it if you want it. So on this, you can see default coming soon page. As you can see, is enabled. So you can click on off. When you click on off and you click on save, what it means is anybody can now go to the website and now start seeing the site. If I click on this and go to that link again and refresh, I will see what anybody, since you have that link, you can actually go to that particular link and you will see whatever is on the website. That's the function of this general setting. So let's go to the next one, which is writing. So right now we are in writing. This writing is for you. This is say default category. You can create a category and choose default one. That means that when you post an article and you forget selecting category, what category should be chosen by default. So you can choose the category. You can say, okay, I want all my article, in case I forgot selecting the category when I'm posting it, you should choose football as default. So, and also WordPress have different post formats. It has standard, it has aside, it has chat, different format. What you want it to be a default format. So default format in this case is standard. So leave it this way. Then this one is for you if you want to be posting through email. You can actually use this. This you can actually insert and configure this to be posting your article through email. But this is not, for me, this is not necessary, because why is posting through email when you can actually log in and easily post? Then this is for pinging purpose, so that search engine will know that okay, you've published a new post. Then you can leave this by default. I don't need to add this. I remember in the early days of WordPress, we usually used to add different pinging website here, but in this case you don't need it. The default one here is okay. So which means that when you post on your post on this website, search engine can be notified and they can come and crawl the website. So this is under setting, under reading. So let's check the next one, which is reading. So reading basically is basically the way you want your site to look like. If you want it to be by latest, remember when we are doing the theme, we choose, we want our own page to have latest article. You can do that with a theme. You can actually do WordPress have a default setting that can help you achieve that also. So you can choose either you want your front page to be showing based on latest article, or you want it to be static. Then you now choose the particular page you want it to be on. Then these are some other settings which you can play with to see how it look like. You can also say, okay, I don't want search engine to see my website. You can now discourage search engine from indexing my website. You can actually do that with this particular setting. So depending on what you want to do, you can enable or disable. So let's go to the next one, which is discussion. So discussion has to do with basic setting like avatar setting, which which it has less or no impact depending on what you want to achieve. But for me, it has less or no impact. You can play with it and see how it look like, but I can tell you that you might hardly come here to do any setting. Then let's go to the next one, which is media. Media has to do with, you can set the maximum size of image that you can upload, the maximum size of files you can upload, to avoid you uploading what your user might have difficulty in downloading. So, but the default setting is okay, depending on you, but the default setting is okay. And I think we've covered permalink already, which I make reference to. So privacy in African country, you might not really take this serious, but in some other country like US and the rest, they take privacy policy very serious. So your site will have privacy policy. By default, WordPress have default privacy policy, but you can change it to suit your purpose, which you can actually achieve here, or you can create a new page for that. So basically that is what we can do in setting. This add to any is the plugin we installed earlier, and I told you there's some plugins that when you install it, it can stand on their own. Some will be on that setting, while some will have its own menu. So in this case, this plugin we installed came to add to any, so which means that you can actually you can actually modify it through the setting. So these are the basic settings you need to know about when it comes to WordPress. So some will be useful to you, some won't be useful to you. Some you leave it as default, while some you can modify it, but you need to know what you're doing before you change anything, and you can play with it and to see the effects and choose the right one that will suit your purpose. Thank you.